Hi, I am Dr. Prerna Kapoor. I work in SDPGI Lucknow as physician. I have made this very short video today on World Zoonosis Day, 6 July 2021, to talk a little bit about what are zoonosis, what is this group of diseases, can we know a little bit more about them in an effort to try and help prevent them. This day basically commemorates the work of the great French biologist Louis Pasteur, to whom thousands, if not millions, of people owe their lives today because he successfully invented and administered the first ever anti rabies vaccine. Since that day in 1885 to today, it is 6 July 2021. How many lives this vaccine has saved? We have to be ever grateful to this great man. The theme of the World Zoonosis Day today is Let's Break the Chain of Zoonotic Transmission. So, today is a golden opportunity to learn a little bit about this illness and to know how we can help and do our bit to break the chain of transmission. So, in zoonosis, what happens is this is an illness which comes from animals into humans. It could be a bacterial illness, a viral illness, a parasitic illness, or it even through unconventional agents. And either it could come through direct contact or food, water, environment. It could be just anything. In some cases, such as in the case of COVID-19, it may take on the shape of a global pandemic. It spreads on so badly from one infected human to other humans. So, as we are all very well aware by now, COVID-19 pandemic is said to have originated amongst bats. The virus leapt into humans, and since then there has been human to human transmission all over the world. It was in this last 1.5 years, it has totally changed the shape and outlook of world as we knew it. There are other newer illnesses such as HIV and Ebola virus illness, which are also zoonotic illnesses. And once these viruses come into humans, they mutate somehow into human only strains and keep circulating amongst humans. Now, what happens is that we get these illnesses. The most obvious route is, of course, through consumption of meat or poultry product. Something which has not been cleaned or cooked properly is unhygienic, is diseased. But it can also spread from our direct contact with pets or farm animals or stray animals. And all those of us who take care of stray animals, it's a very good thing. A lot of people have started really caring for stray animals around them. But we must take care of our own hygiene lest we bring in some diseases. Another problem in the recent times has been use of antibiotics in animals which have been raised predominantly only for food purpose. Because when illnesses come from these animals into humans, the strains are usually multi-drug resistant. That's a huge problem. What do we do? How can we prevent these? First of all, there must be safe and appropriate guidelines for animal care in agricultural sector as well as in the meat industry. Drinking water, or in fact any water which is for human consumption, must never be contaminated with animal products or animal waste. Maintaining proper hygiene like hand wash every time we come in contact with animals, and I would also say anytime we come in contact with meat or poultry products or we cook them in our own kitchens. This will go a long way in reducing the community spread of these illnesses. Just a few words about rabies. It is also a zoonotic illness which is easily preventable nowadays because we have very effective anti-rabies vaccines, very easily available. They are not even very costly. But it's a deadly disease if it is left untreated. We all know that. So we must vaccinate our pets. We must try and vaccinate our strays. If in case somebody gets bitten by a dog, a cat, or a monkey, or any other wild animal who is suspected of carrying rabies, proper cleaning and wound toilet is a must. Please do not get into myths such as using red chili powder, kerosene oil on the wound. There is a proper way of cleaning the wound with running water along with soap, and then you can put some ointment like betadine on the wound, and medical care must be accessed as soon as possible. Your doctor or healthcare provider will tell you about anti-rabies vaccination and whether or not you need immunoglobulin also. So on World Zoonosis Day today, we should all take a pledge, do our bit to create awareness, and then to help prevent the spread, and therefore break the chain of transmission of zoonotic diseases. Thank you.